Hello guys, so this is a quick video looking at the differences between the Work Tough Gear Grizzly and the Bear Claw. As you can see, there's a lot of similarities. We can say that they're both pretty much related, but there's some significant differences. So here's the Grizzly. So I've already done a few videos on that. So basically it has a roughly a 15-inch overall length, blade that's roughly 10 inches long. The thickness is 0.23 inches or 6 millimeters, and pretty much the same overall dimensions for the Bear Claw here. So the biggest difference between the two knives obviously is at the tip section. So here, if you look at the Grizzly, it has a semi-clip point, so still a very thick point here. And some people are asking me if I could design a more pointy Grizzly, and so I thought it was a pretty good idea. So this is what I came up with, the Bear Claw. So as you can see here, the swedge is much longer, more pronounced. The tip is much thinner, so much more pointy. But also we changed the geometry of the belly here. As you can see, there's a bigger belly on the Grizzly, whereas it's a longer belly here on the Bear Claw. So what does that mean? Well, definitely this would probably make for a better chopper, more weight up front, but this is definitely better at piercing. So obviously there's always some trade-offs. Another difference in these two blades is the height of the grind. So the Grizzly really goes with a high saber grind, whereas with the Bear Claw, I decided to go with of course a saber grind, but it's not as high. It was a bit lower. Right, so despite the differences in this geometry, the thickness behind the edge is exactly the same on both knives. And they're both very good at cutting stuff, no problem. So people ask me, which one is better? It really depends what you're looking for. I like both these knives. I use both these knives, and I think really depends on what your preferences are. Definitely this one is a bit more stabby. Maybe this one is slightly better at chopping. So both of these knives are very functional and versatile tools for the outdoors. Because of the front finger choil, you can really choke up, do some smaller work, but they're still robust and big enough to do some chopping, batoning, etc. So the question is, which one do you prefer? It really depends. Do you like a knife with a longer swedge? Do you prefer a higher grind or lower grind? It's really up to personal preference, but I use both and I like both. So the Grizzly is going to drop on the Work Tough Gear website on the 15th of May. So next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're interested, you could go check out the Work Tough Gear website. All right, thanks for looking.